Extraction complete.
Failure imminent.
Biometric hand scanner. Stage 1. Biometric hand identification was affirmative. Now initiating Stage 2. Iris recognition scanner. Stand by. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. 2. I'll miss you. Paul McCartney. Lead singer of the Steve Doors.
Stand and unfold yourself. Why is it so dark in here? Why can't I feel my damn protuberance? Could I be buried alive? Oh, what a fate to befall a man. Just like the Edgar Allan Poe tale. This post was unreadable. Help! Hello. Do I know you? Oh, you'd be, you're gonna have to forgive me. This may come across a lick familiar, but try putting me on your wrist. Well, what do we have here? This is my temporal dashboard. I'm no ordinary fob watch or time trinket. I'm tracking all sorts. Where and when we are. Our objectives. Who you are. And I know it's a lot. But you'll catch on. Right. Now push that central button. The one with your face on it. For my next trick, I have the capability to give you an extra hand. Literally. Now, it seems my previous owner burdened me with a fairly substantial item. If you would be so kind as to remove it, please. Whew, that's a weight off. It certainly looks familiar, but we'll park it for now. Should you want me to carry anything for you, just hold an item above any free storage slot or my watch face and let it go. Go on. One last thing. Sorry. You can manipulate this here dashboard within the vertical spectrum by grabbing that bar at the bottom and moving it up and down. Wonderful. All right. Now, for me to become your pack mule, you'll need to upgrade my clockwork. Though exactly how eludes me. Unfortunately, my mind, like that box I was in, is a bit dusty. But I have a feeling our union is fate. Now, let's see. Oh, geez, what happened? Time has been cruel to this place. A modern electrified abode. Long forlorn. I wonder if we can get this place humming once more. Or at least get them lights on. Let's take a look around. Oh, this door could be all that separates us from illumination. You're a bright enough spark to open a door. Try that handle thing there. As our friends across the Great Atlantic would say, this door has snuffed it. I could give her the kiss alive. That said, it'll cost me plenty in terms of my precious little energy. Tap and hold the button, just below my... the sacrifices I make. Now, if you ever lost a stock, just put... Would you look at that? This looks like the kind of thing we could jumpstart This looks promising. If I was wearing a hat, I'd be tipping it to you. I take it these knickknacks are what's conducive to conduction. Well, this is... well, you ain't just a pretty face then, huh? Nicely done. You won't find a better fit on Savile Row. You got a handle on this. Now this could be handy. Great! That's well, to be honest, this is a strange type of ammunition. I'm putting this in a class all of its own. We will call it the Motley Crew. To make life simpler, Asher, because God knows you got enough on your plate, I can use my inner workings to create you any type of ammunition you require for the weapon you're holding at any one time. As long as your reserves for that ammo category are sufficient, of course. Here's a novelty, Asher. A temporal shard. Picture a traveler, returning from a snowstorm. Upon arrival, he shakes the snow off his shoulders, which finds its way to the cabin floor. Well, in this case, it's time falling from our traveler's shoulders, which preserves itself in this protective shell. They make for an incredibly rare and much coveted form of temporal energy. There's value in this. Let's pocket it. Flux? A projectile-based cleaning dispenser? Probably need more than a dozen of these to get this place sparkling. Is that some sort of pattern? They can't just go in willy-nilly. Looks like you've connected up this contraption. What an ordeal. I thought technology was supposed to make life easier. Not like you just rode a boat through syrup. Bully for you, Asher. And thanking you, ma'am. Adieu. I have too grieved a heart to take a tedious leave. Star beamers. Looks like some... Oh, bless my stars. This stuff is wildcat. A meaningless parade of signs and symbols. What? Eureka. This looks intriguing.
Swipe code phase 1 accepted.
Talk about staring off into space. How is this gonna help us?
Swipe code phase 2 accepted. Access granted. And remember, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. Vincent Van Gogh.
What a strange closet. The sight of the stars makes me dream. Van Gogh saw plenty of stars, if you catch my drift. I'll be. I thought I had some modifications. Seems this modification is more like a new wardrobe. Who doesn't love a makeover, right? Sadly, there's no such thing as a free lunch. We will need to hunt down specific items to resurface my fine figure. Well. Oh, yeesh. That's 7 years bad luck if you ask me. Wait a minute. Is there something lurking behind that glass? Now that's a good read. A real page-turner. A water-based, rifle. Not what you'd want in a time of war. Unless you're fighting fire, of course. your mind bestowed. The toad worthy of this biography secretes a highly hallucinogenic substance that was used in Mayan rituals. That's some rather dry reading. Ah, yes. That'll be your grandfather, all right. No, I don't believe it's a coaster. You don't even have a drink. But there might be something on that thing. Stranger things have happened. And away we go.
Well, kid, if you're watching this, then you made it. Well, this far, at least. What I'm about to tell you might seem crazy, but it's important that you understand what's about to happen next. This world you know, battered and broken, is not the world that was intended. There are those that believe humanity was always fated to destroy itself. They'll tell you this future will always be inevitable. But this is a lie. You see, we perceive time and space around us as fixed, a clock steadily ticking ever forward. However, the lines between the past, present, and future are an illusion. Nothing but a thin veil behind which lies the path to many possibilities. I have left you everything you need to put things right. But be careful. Not all is what it seems. You must finish what I could not. Trust the watch. Find his counterpart.
The old fool. Always was one for dramatic exits. Careful now, kid. You follow down his path and, well, there's no coming back. House rules. Once the cards are cut, there will be no leaving the table. I'll be seeing you.
My word, that certainly got my attention. Who the hell was that second fella? A coot and a josser, I say. The cat to your grandfather's mouse. And I suppose we're now part of his, pest problem. As for what to do next, your grandfather mentioned a counterpart. My counterpart. Let's find that. As for trying to put things... Alice Comet! What is that? Oh, well. A battery might be important. And just like that, presto! Now that's well, this is screwy. You ever read Turn of the Screw? A decent ghost story, but easy does it. Almost there. You got it. Time to get a handle on things, I suppose. Get in there. Incredible. Back in my day, in order to get married, you sometimes had to jump through a great variety of hoops to get the parents' approval. It was tiresome and trial-filled. I've seen a fair amount of men go crazy. Now this is crazy. Another password. Who does this? Let's look around. Find the next hoop to jump through. Interesting. I'm guessing this is important. I know you ain't the help, son, but could you clean that picture off? It might reveal to us something about this counterpart we're looking for. Maybe we can use this with that flux spray. Cosmonaut Alexei Leonov. A Russian? First man on the moon. And the date, it's circled. 1968. Well, that doesn't seem right. My counterpart? Well, be honest. How do I look? Presentable? Woo! Wait! That's got as much punch as my uncle's moonshine. But then again, his stuff sometimes did make people go blind. This fragment thing, this antiquity fragment, it feels connected somehow. Try placing it into my counterpart, maybe. Something's goddamn happening! We're out of this world, and not in the same chassis we left in. As curious, keep an eye out for anything you think could serve as another. You got the right apparatus, so all you need now is a steady hand. Dear God. What happened here? Who did this? This moment was meant to be our crowning achievement. We may not be alone. As much as I appreciate the scenery, I think we should find out why we're here and move.
Oh, look at it. Throwing up hellfire. It's working all right. We're in. Well, what have we got here? Ooh, great. I have created a new wire cutters. Well, a little present from your grandfather, perhaps. There's a clear cut used for these. Back to the sanctuary. Radio parts. Oh, this looks like sabotage to me. This saboteur has bought this poor soul a one-way ticket. Perhaps there's a chance we can put it back together. Some thugs done a real number on this wireless. Perhaps another embodied this very host just moments ago. I shudder at the thought. A flair with gadgets would come in handy right now. Or jigsaw puzzles. If we could get this thing breathing again,
The folks on the other end may have quite a tale to tell.
Eagle? This is Houston. We still have no response from you. Mission time on Moon now at 17 hours and 42 minutes. We presume the worst.
Damn it! We can hear them, but they can't hear us. A cruel fate. No doubt orchestrated by this miscreant who saw fit to derail this expedition.
Patching through President Nixon now.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. Fate has ordained that the men who went to the moon to explore in peace will stay on the moon to rest in peace. And though the Soviets have accomplished putting the first man on the moon, know that for us Americans, who dared send 2 of our sons into the unknown, sons who laid down their lives for a most noble goal, the search for truth and understanding, we will not give up. Every human being who looks up at the moon in the nights to come will know that there is some corner of another world that is forever mankind.
Goodbye. Dang, this blasted radio is beyond repair. These poor souls. Thank you for lending us your eyes with which to see this catastrophe. And know that if we can change what happened here, we will. And if we can avenge your soul, we'll do that too. Well, open sesame. Knew these things would be good for something. By Jove, what pretty things. Relics from the old world. 2 antiquity fragments. Ain't this grand? Your grandfather certainly left some breadcrumbs. Well, after you.